Alright guys, welcome back to another episode on this Pokemon Go series. So today there's been some new news from Pokemon Go about the next little event during this Rising Heroes season. So let's take a look at it. So it looks like the main Pokemon during this will be Meltan and Ditto. Professor will be running Willow's research is running wild. Literally, Pansage, Pansy, and Pampor are appearing in the wild all over the world, and lucky trainers using Mystery Boss might encounter Shiny Meltan. So Shiny Meltan's back. Really decent because I'm trying to get a really good one of them. So I'm really happy with that. And some trainers have noticed a shift in the wild Pokemon that Ditto is transforming into. Better keep an eye out. That's good that they keep changing that so you can actually get some candy for other Pokemon now. We've also received reports that Team Rocket might be planning to revamp their efforts and change more species of Pokemon into Shadow. Already? Okay. Maybe this is where the raids start. Maybe. So first of all, let's go over Meltan and Meltan's shiny form. So, between the days of March 21st at 10 AM local time and Wednesday, March 29th at 8 PM local time, Meltan will be able to be found shiny. That means you'll get a max of 2 days, unless they're going to... will be able to be open more frequently. Right, okay. The key to catching Meltan is Mystery Box, which is obtained when you send a Pokemon between Pokemon Go and Pokemon Home, or between Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. When using Mystery Box, you might encounter Shiny Meltan. That's really good. Hasn't been back for a long time. Lucky trainers will also have increased chance of finding extra small and extra large Meltan during this event. In addition, you'll be able to open the Mystery Box more frequently during this event. I'm guessing that means it's going to be one per day, which is really, really good. If you think about it, it's an hour of free Stardust. So... Definitely worth it. Pansage, Pansy, and Pampor are appearing globally. That's also good because some of them are region specific. So hopefully that means all three will be able to be caught everywhere. So that's really good. And they can be shiny. I did get... I think Pansage was the only one I didn't get shiny. So I need to try and get some Pansages shiny. The next one is Ditto's change up. So Ditto will be transforming into different Pokemon in the wild. Can obviously be shiny as well. So the Pokemon that Ditto will be transformed from will be Diglett, Grimer, Snubbull, Corphish, Starly, Roggenrola, Timepole, and Litleo. So a good change up. Like I said, there's been a lot of Pokemon that have... you can't get candy for because some of them turn into Ditto and you're quite annoyed, especially if it's shiny. So it's a good thing that they've changed up these as well. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one or shiny Ditto. The worst thing is if you encounter one of these shiny, you think yes, and then you catch it and it's a Ditto. So let's have a look at some of the bonuses. So reduced waiting time for opening the mystery box. I presume that's going to be a day. So you'll be able to open one every day. 2 times candy for transferring Pokemon. That's really good, especially for Meltan, as you get quite a few of them. Increased chance of getting extra small and extra large Meltan. That's fine. An increased chance of finding Ditto disguised as other Pokemon. For people that are waiting to do the Ditto research, that is really good. And hopefully you do find a few Dittos. If it is going to be once every day, you're looking at 8 days. So 8 times. So quite a good bit of Stardust, if I'm really honest. So let's have a look at the wild encounters then. So you can encounter Diglett, Grimer, Snubbull, Corphish, Starly, Pansage, Pansy, Pampor, Roggenrola, Timepole, and Litleo. And if you look at all them, they all can be shiny. So a really good thing to have in the wild is all the Pokemon to be shiny. And if you're lucky, the rarer spawns will be Trubbish, Galarian Stunfisk, which both can be shiny. And the only one that can't be shiny is Goomy, which should be coming out as a com day very soon. I'm guessing it will be in the usually it's around January. There should be one around there, so I'm guessing that will be Goomy. And remember, Gumi does have a Hisuian form as well. So, like not Gumi itself, but there is another form of Gumi. So maybe it'll be a joint one like the Galarian Slowpoke and Galarian Slowpoke and Slowpoke normally. So let's go over the raids now for this event. So you do have Lugia returning. And then Incarnate Form Thundurus. Thundurus is a really good Pokemon to have, so definitely try and get some candies for that. And they can both be shiny. I do have 3 Lugia as shiny Pokemon, so I will not be going for this as hard as I have done for Ho-Oh, because I already have the shiny. So I will probably focus on the Thundurus. Doesn't mention any moves here, which is a shame, because usually there is one. And the Mega Raids during this time frame will be Mega Venusaur and Mega Alakazam. Both really good Pokemon. I do have both maxed out, but I do need Mega Energy for both and Candy for both. So I will definitely be doing, say, 3 of each. Venusaur is out for 1 week. So I'll be doing a lot more Venusaur than Mega Alakazam during that time frame. And then Alakazam is out for 2 weeks. So 3 raid passes, always a good thing here. Get yourself some Thundurus, get yourself some Mega Alakazam, because you will be oh, actually, sorry, I rephrased that. Thundurus is out with Venusaur. So that means that Lugia will be out with Mega Alakazam, which means I'll be doing a lot more Alakazam raids than Lugia raids, which is a shame. But I have a speculation about the main Pokemon games. I do think Lugia and Ho-Oh are going to get a new form. Not in this game, but in the next couple. Maybe in Let's Go Johto, if that ever comes out. Just because they seem to be doing reworks of obviously Pokemon from different generations. And Suicune just got one. So I can see them two getting a rework or a primal or origin form at some point. The following Pokemon will be able to be encountered when you complete field research tasks, which is Pansage, Pansy, and Panpour. I don't know how meta relevant these 3 are, however, if it is going to get a good IV one for yourselves, that's really good. And obviously you've got a better chance of it being shiny from events, field research tasks anyway. A collection challenge doesn't say what Pokemon you need, but I'm guessing it will be Meltan, evolve to Melmetal, and then catch 1 of each Pansage, Pansy, Panpour as a minimum. Seasonal special research. Throughout Season 10, 3 special research will be available to trainers. Spend some time helping Professor Willow and see what surprises you discover. Special research will be able to claim until the end of Season 10 on June the 1st. Okay. Season 10 ticketed time research. Throughout Season 10, time research will be able to be purchased. Season-long research will allow you to unlock new costume. Professor Willow would also lead to a Melmetal that can also learn the charge attack of Iron Bash. Evolve Meltan during this time research to get Melmetal that knows the charge attack of Iron Bash. Well, that's right there. It's not actually that bad of a move. It is a free charge move, so overall, a really good Pokemon to have. Really good move to use. There's not very many good steel type Pokemon, and Melmetal is one of them. So definitely try and get yourself a Melmetal. However, this ticketed research here, £5 for a few costumes and 1 Pokemon, is not worth it. Do not get sucked into that. It is only a move that you can add with an Elite Raid Pass an Elite TM if you really want to. So don't get sucked into the £5 or $5 amount for that research, because it's not worth it at all. So let's go over the Team Rocket takeover. So looks like the Pokemon Giovanni will be having this time is Shadow Regice. Don't know how meta relevant once again this is going to be until it is out. However, it is only for 4 days. Giovanni's ice demeanor is as chilling as ever, as this time his plot is to use Shadow Regice. A new special research story will be available. That's really good, means we get another Giovanni pass. So I'll take it. You can claim this research up to the end of Season 10. So that's also another good thing. I am saving my passive for something better. But he does seem to be going Regice, Registeel, Regice, Regirock. And then the next one will most likely be like a RAYQUAZA. So I'm definitely going to be waiting for that. Team Rocket will appear more frequently at Pokestops during this time, as always. And you can use a Charge TM to help a Pokemon forget the Charge move Frustration. Always a key thing during these events. You never know when it's going to come back. This one has been quite quick. But that is really good, especially for if you've got a shiny Beldum that you're waiting to use a Charge Team on to get rid of Frustration. Always good to have. So let's go over the Pokemon that the team leaders are going to have. Oh no, doesn't actually allow you to see it. Okay. So, Team Grunts will have, as well as their leaders, are using different Shadow Pokemon. In addition, Team Rocket will also follow Shadow. You turn the following Pokemon to Shadow. That's really good because there's 2 starters there. Obviously, you won't be able to Mega them. However, it'll be really good to see what Blaziken and Sceptile can do as Shadow. So that's really cool. Shadow Phanpy, Shadow Alolan Grimer, and Shadow Drifloon as well. Don't think they're going to be as good as these 2, but we'll definitely see from that. And then we have the 12k eggs from defeating the leaders. So you've got Larvitar, Absol, Skorupi, Sandile, Scraggy, Pawniard, Vullaby, Dino, Pancham, Skrelp, and Salandit. 12k eggs, that is a lot of walking to do, and also a lot of money if you're going to try and get all these done if you don't have any super incubators. Also, if you are trying to get Pawniard or one of these Pokemon shiny, it's getting harder and harder because they do keep adding a new Pokemon to this every time. So if you are going to try, I'd say do it now. However, I wouldn't recommend spending too much money on getting incubators because this is a very lot of Pokemon in the same egg to try and get. And then there'll be a field research task to get a mysterious component. So overall, this mini event within the Rising Hero season, a really good one for Stardust, especially with the MELTAN box being more frequently being able to open. If you don't have a Ditto for the research, that's a really good one as well. And then also you've got some really good Pokemon returning to raids, especially these Megas and Thundurus. So overall, not a bad little event. I am trying to save all my stuff for Pokemon Go Fest, though. I do think it's going to be a huge event, bigger than normal. I think they're going to bring out something extra key. So I still think it will be either Mega Rayquaza or Shadow Rayquaza. Just have a feeling. But we will find out in July, I guess. So thank you all for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.